It's been a week since the Ravens' heartbreaking loss to the Steelers, but Lamar Jackson has finally spoken up. And when he opens up, the story goes way beyond what anyone saw on the scoreboard or in the stats. A missed last-second kick defined the season, but how he personally handled it, well, only he can tell that part. Jackson shared exactly how he felt in that moment and what the loss really meant to him, both on and off the field. He talked about frustration, pressure, and a strength that comes from experiences few people know about. Stick around until the end, because what he revealed shows a side of Jackson you've probably never seen and changes the way you look at every play and every challenge he faces. The game ended cruelly for the Ravens. Tyler Loop missed a 44-yard field goal as time expired, knocking Baltimore out of the playoffs. Jackson couldn't hide the impact of that loss. Devastated, furious, "I don't know. I'm everywhere right now," he said, showing just how deeply he feels every critical moment for his team. His reaction makes it clear. For him, losing isn't just about the score. It's the frustration of seeing so much hard work slip away by the smallest margin. Jackson carried the weight of the entire team throughout the game. Even though he led important plays, the helplessness he felt after the missed kick revealed just how much pressure he shoulders. Every lost point, every failed play piles up, and he feels it all intensely. The frustration isn't just about the game. It's about giving everything and still facing bitter results. Even so, Jackson acknowledged his teammates' effort. He knew everyone gave it their all. But when defeat comes at the very last second, that feeling of everything slipping away takes over. His words show he understands the weight of the game, yet he can't hold back his emotion. This is a human side of a quarterback who has to manage extreme pressure and sky-high expectations every week. This experience shows how Jackson handles challenges and setbacks. The emotional impact of a loss like this doesn't paralyze him. It highlights the mental strength required to keep moving forward, even when situations seem impossible to overcome. That feeling connects naturally to the personal lessons he's learned from even bigger adversities beyond the field. Even in a tough game, Jackson showed he never gives up. In the first 3 quarters, he threw for only 66 yards, but when the team needed him most, he took control. With precise passes, he led the team on 2 touchdown drives, almost bringing hope back to Baltimore. His actions prove that even when everything seems lost, he can respond with focus and intelligence. Jackson described having to improvise under pressure. He escaped 2 defenders, reset his steps, and found Zay Flowers wide open for a score. Every move came from instinct and skill, but also from a mind trained for high-pressure situations. He showed that leadership isn't just knowing how to play. It's knowing how to react when no one else can. The quarterback knew every second mattered. His words reveal how he internalizes urgency and treats every point as personal. He doesn't just run plays. He carries the responsibility of trying to make the impossible happen. That level of commitment is why he's considered one of the most electrifying players in the game. Even with the partial comeback, the team fell short. For Jackson, the result was frustrating, but his words show that the loss doesn't erase the effort. What remains is a certainty that he gives everything, learning from each mistake and each success. That resilience connects to another key part of his story, how personal experiences shaped his mental strength from an early age. Jackson is known for making the unexpected look effortless. In his account, he detailed how he dodged unblocked defenders and found Zay Flowers wide open for a touchdown. Every play came from split-second decisions and intelligence, not just physical talent. He makes it look easy, but his mind works at lightning speed, evaluating options in fractions of a second. He also talked about the pressure of making quick decisions. You have to react in the moment, without overthinking, but with total focus, Jackson said. It's this mix of instinct and preparation that turns nearly impossible plays into unforgettable moments. For him, improvisation isn't random. It's game reading, confidence, and experience all in action at once. Jackson made it clear that every move is deliberate. He feels the weight of each decision, but doesn't let anxiety take over. This ability to create solutions under pressure shows not only physical talent, but mental strength, shaped by lessons learned early in life. His improvisation also reflects his determination to never give up. Even with that brilliance, victory slipped away. But Jackson's words let us see how he turns adversity into learning. Every improvised pass, every split-second choice, ties back to his personal journey, showing that his creativity on the field has roots in life experiences that taught him resilience and courage.
All right, we're already past the halfway point of this video, but before we continue, I noticed you haven't left a like yet. It's really important because it helps YouTube keep showing you my content so I can keep bringing you the best news about the Baltimore Ravens. So go ahead and hit that like button. It's free and it really helps. Thanks. Now let's get back to it.
Jackson doesn't hide that his mental toughness comes from experiences far beyond football. When he was 8 years old, he lost his father and grandmother on the same day. He remembers waking up the family in tears and then hearing his mom say, "Don't cry." For Jackson, those words weren't about bottling up emotion. They were about learning to survive and grow stronger through tragedy. He explains how those moments shaped his ability to handle adversity. Losing loved ones so early taught him that life demands resilience, focus, and emotional courage, lessons that have carried over into his career. Every frustration on the field connects to those childhood experiences, showing that the strength he displays in games is built on years of emotional growth. Jackson also talks about responsibility and expectations from a young age. Growing up in a challenging environment forced him to mature quickly, make decisions, and face challenges most kids couldn't imagine. That mindset of focus and perseverance is clear whenever he leads a team under pressure, especially in high-stakes situations. This link between personal experiences and performance helps us understand the depth of his resilience. He's not just a talented player. He's someone who's learned to cope with pain, frustration, and pressure, turning it into determination to tackle any challenge. That emotional preparation directly reflects in the choices and actions that define him as a leader. Even after a tough season, Jackson keeps his focus on what's ahead. He knows his career involves big decisions, especially with a $74.5 million contract affecting the team's salary cap. His words show awareness of balancing performance, expectations, and planning for the future, highlighting his maturity in handling complex situations. He also demonstrates confidence in his own potential. Jackson knows challenges don't define him. They're opportunities to grow. Every loss and every tough play strengthens his mindset and leadership, something he makes clear when discussing his goals for the upcoming season. Beyond personal growth, Jackson shows concern for his impact on the team. He knows he's a central piece and that his decisions affect everyone. That awareness reflects his responsibility and commitment, not just to his own performance, but to the team's overall success. Even with uncertainties ahead, his words convey determination. He faces upcoming challenges with strategy and courage, ready to turn difficulties into lessons. This approach ties together everything we've seen: frustration, improvisation, resilience, and mental strength, proving that Jackson doesn't just play football. He lives every moment with intensity and purpose. The loss of the Steelers was painful, but hearing Lamar Jackson open up shows that what happens on the field is just part of the story. He deals with pressure, frustration, and challenges far beyond football, and how he handles it reveals the strength and determination that make him one of the NFL's most talented quarterbacks. Every play, every improvisation, every emotional reaction tells a story of resilience. Jackson shows us that even when everything seems lost, determination and courage keep guiding his decisions. It's this mindset that turns frustration into learning and makes him a leader both on and off the field. And now I want to hear from you. After everything Jackson shared, how do you feel about him? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Tell me if you think he's going to come back even stronger and what you're expecting from him next season.
And if you, just like me, are passionate about the world of football and want to learn more about the Ravens' legacy, don't leave this video without sharing it with that friend who is also a Baltimore Ravens fan and will love this content. See those video suggestions on your screen? The first one was handpicked just for you, and the other is a recommendation from YouTube itself.